Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the fourth season of Kings Connected. My name is Dylan Baker. In our last episode, we had a chance to chat with Kyle Dolmage, a 2005 born defenseman who was signed with the Camoka Kings for the upcoming 2024-2025 season. Kyle, a really interesting guy who played Junior C the last number of years with the Kincardine Bulldogs and who now makes the jump to the GOJHL with the Kings this year. Today, we'll talk to another very interesting guest, in 2007 born forward Senan Moore, who spent last year with the U18 London Junior Knights. Senan, thank you so much for doing this. How are you today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thank you. We're excited to have you on the show today, so let's jump right into things. You've signed with Camoka for the upcoming season. What went into that decision?
Signing with the Kings was like really a no-brainer for me. I wanted to play at a higher level, and since U16, and getting this opportunity was that next step for me.
Well, we're looking forward to seeing you out there on the ice in a Kings uniform as you now wrap up your time in minor hockey and take the next step to the junior level. What memories can you take away from your time with the Junior Knights and Canucks organizations?
Well, some of my best memories I made probably happened during tournaments. Just in the locker room with the boys, just blaring music in the hotel rooms. Just having a good time.
Glad to hear that minor hockey was such a positive experience for you, and I'm sure you're looking forward to making some new memories with the Kings this upcoming season. Now, last year, you more than doubled your point production with 17 points at the U18 level. What do you credit that jump in production to?
I think it's really just my off-season work. I think working out with Coach Barks, who's a Kings alumni, and really starting to have confidence in my game, just trusting the work I've been putting in, really up my confidence.
Blake McConnell Barker has certainly established himself in the strength and conditioning scene, former Camoka Kings captain. So you talked about the offseason work that went into it for last year and your success last season. What are you doing this offseason to get ready for next year?
So I'm doing a lot of skates with Coach Barks and Brian McAllister. I'm doing a lot of workouts, cardio training, making sure my diet's right, and just keeping it simple.
All important things that go into the success of a hockey player on the ice. Now, is there one guy that you really like watching play or that you model your game after?
Someone I like to model my game after, I think, is Brady Tkachuk. He's a textbook power forward player. He can just lay body, he can make plays, he can really lift up a team, and he can score some goals when he needs to.
Brady Tkachuk, one of the best in the National Hockey League as a power forward. He is certainly among the elite of the elite and a good guy to model your game after. Now, what do you hope Kings head coach Ruben Ender and his coaching staff can add to your game next season?
I mean, hopefully the coaching staff can put me in where I need to be in order to have success throughout the season and make me a better overall player.
We're looking forward to seeing it. Now, what are you most excited about being in Camoka next year?
Just the environment, just playing junior B and making new friends. It's something I'm really excited for.
Should be a good time. Now, if there's one thing that you want Kings fans to know about Senan Moore, what is it?
Uh, I like playing a lot of sports like golf, volleyball, baseball. Gone into the whole thing, not just hockey.
All right, well, a multi-sport athlete. We're looking forward to seeing you in a Kings uniform next year, Senan. Thanks so much for doing this today.
Thank you.
Once again, that was Senan Moore, a 2007 born forward who was signed with the Camoka Kings for the upcoming 2024-2025 season. Senan is a guy who really understands what it takes to get to the next level in terms of offseason preparation. He talked about the work he did with Blake McConnell Barker, the former Camoka Kings captain, and everything he put in before last season and everything he's putting in now before next season in order to get himself ready to take the next step in his game at the next level in the GOJHL this year. He also mentioned that he's a multi-sport guy. It's not just hockey for him. He plays a variety of different sports, a very talented athlete as well across all fronts, and we're really looking forward to seeing him in a Camoka Kings uniform out on the ice of the Wellness Center for this upcoming season. So that'll do it for this episode of Kings Connected. We'll be back very shortly with some more great interviews. Thank you all very much for watching, and we'll talk to you again soon.